G'day guys, and welcome back to episode 43. My apologies for not uploading a video on Friday, as I lost nearly all of these files and it's taken me all weekend to get them all back. So I thought I lost them all and I thought I'd have to just miss out on all these episodes, but don't know what happened, but we fixed the problem and now we're back in business. So this week should be, fingers crossed, I don't repeat what I did, but it should be a triple episode this week. So I should be planning on uploading this tomorrow, so Monday, Wednesday and then Friday. They are my free hopeful days to catch back up, to give you guys pretty much just a rundown on what we've been up to. At the moment I keep teetering in between the Wild West area and the Villains area. I just needed to get the sizing right of what this area needed to be, because this is a big open space that sits out the front here, so it's hard to sort of adjust all of this area to fit well. So I feel like it probably won't follow how the park goes, as I've realised that there's the Scooby-Doo coaster ended up being a little bit too big for where I needed it to be, and the only way to shrink that would be to go back into that ride, and I don't want to waste too much time doing that. So I thought, screw it, let's just go for how it is now, and push forwards, and then we'll adjust as we get up to it. So the DC area itself should be pretty straightforward to do, but getting back to this build here, there's just this little carnival game here that's sort of set up in the middle. So I wanted to create something pretty much from scratch and just build it with all new pieces, because I felt like the Wild West area that's coming up is going to have a lot of the obviously Wild West pieces, so I needed to create something that used the pieces that I believe won't be used that much. So creating a little carnival game, and then obviously Wednesday's video is another carnival game, but it's just more setting up the overall vibe and look, and pretty much giving myself a gauge on what I'm going to require myself to do to pretty much make this area. So I feel like the ride came out pretty well in itself, as you would have seen from the opening pictures, but apart from that, the sort of interactivity of this itself was kind of just designed to just be pretty much just a set piece that you can stand at. Obviously guests can't interact with games and stuff like that, so they'll just walk past this like it's nothing. I did think of putting little picture points inside of it just to make guests walk up to it, but yeah, just from testing they still just walk past. So it's going to be hard to get guests to walk around this part of the park, as the Wild West Falls is looking more and more likely that it won't be a working ride. The DC, no, the what's it called, Doomsday Destroyer, looks like it won't be an actual ride. So getting guests up to this edge of the park is gonna, I'm gonna have to find a creative way to do that, because it's yeah, I don't think that the AI will path it to go up here, but that's if I even let guests in the park, because yeah, the frame rate is getting a little bit choppy as it is, but it's still doable. So just here, I first created this roof piece and thought like it was too oversized and too massive for this area, but I quickly realized that in order to counteract that, making the beams themselves hang out and oversized and stuff like that really made that roof look more tiny than what it is. So I knew where I had to get to with the next two buildings to get to the, I don't know, the, what is it, the comic shop that's in the DC Villains area. All of them had to work well within this free building sort of piece, just to make it look really nice and not look too open, but then not look too close together. So this is just me here trying to work out what sort of game I wanted to create, because it's not really a part of the park that I interact with. Like I don't feel the need to go and spend money on stuff that I don't need to. So I wanted to make this ride sort of themed just sort of some Wild West songs. So I started looking at old carnival rides and stuff like that, and obviously the wall toss into a tube was pretty high up there in games they used to play in the Old West times. So I feel like this is some sort of research that they would have done at the actual movie world. So obviously you can see here the main pipe there, the gold one, you get it in your win. So then I actually had a really fun time creating, just like finding pieces that I've never used before, I probably won't use, but finding pieces like this as the toys. Like I thought it was so like fun to find stuff like this. Like I put a trumpet and stuff like that, like just the silly stuff that I know I would never use. Just up here hanging, which is always fun. Like here's the trumpet. Before was a TNT sort of whatever the detonator's called. Here's Thor's hammer, because you know why not have a DC area with Thor's hammer. That made me laugh, and then you can put some rope and stuff like that. This was all just designed just to have a bit of fun. This is pretty much just for this area. I didn't want to go too crazy on it, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Sorry for the delay. Let's get straight back into it, and let's travel on with these episodes. Episode 50 is a big surprise for you guys. That's a little spoiler now. See you then. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great day.